Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo 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 Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayana Namaskritam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavate Sevaya.
Bhagavate Uttama Sloke Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiti Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Dasa. Hare Krishna. Once again, welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 18, text number 35. 1:18:35. Please repeat behind me. Kṛṣṇe gate bhagavati
Kṛṣṇe gate bhagavati
śāstary utpatha-gāminām
śāstary utpatha-gāminām
tad bhinna-setūn adyāhaṁ
bhinna-setūn adyāhaṁ
śāsmi paśyata me balam
śāsmi paśyata me balam.
Kṛṣṇe gate bhagavate
Kṛṣṇe gate bhagavate
śāstary utpatha-gāminām tad bhinna-setūn adyāhaṁ
bhinna-setūn adyāhaṁ
śāsmi paśyata me balam Kṛṣṇe gate bhagavati śāstary utpatha-gāminām tad bhinna-setūn adyāhaṁ śāsmi paśyata me balam. Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Kṛṣṇe, Lord Krishna, Gate, having departed from this world.
Having departed from this world.
Bhagavati, the personality of Godhead. Śāstary, the supreme ruler. Utpatha-gāminām, of those who are upstarts. Tad bhinna, being separated. Setūn, the protector. Adya, today. Aham, myself. Śāsmi, shall punish. Paśyata, just see. Me, my. Balam, prowess. Translation and purport wise, giving is Abhay Charnavandi A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Shri. Translation, please repeat behind me. After the departure of Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa, the personality of Godhead, and supreme ruler of everyone, those observed have flourished. Our protector being gone. Therefore, I myself shall
I myself shall
take up this matter
take up this matter
and punish them.
and punish
punish
them.
them.
Just witness my power.
Just
witness my power.
Purport. The inexperienced Brahmana, puffed by a little Brahma Tejas, became influenced by the spell of Kali Yuga. Maharaja Parikshit gave license to Kali to live in 4 places as mentioned here before. But by his very expert government, the personality of Kali could hardly find the places allotted him. The personality of Kali, therefore, was seeking the opportunity to establish authority, and by the grace of the Lord, he found a hole in the puffed up, inexperienced son of a Brahmana. The little Brahmana wanted to show his prowess in distraction, and he had the audacity to punish such a great king as Parikshit Maharaj. He wanted to take the place of Lord Krishna after his departure. These are the principal signs of upstarts who want to take the place of Sri Krishna under the influence of age of Kali. The upstart with a little power wants to become an incarnation of the Lord. There are many false incarnations after the departure of Lord Krishna from the face of the globe, but they are misleading the innocent public by accepting the spiritual obedience of the general mass of people to maintain false prestige. In other words, the personality of Kali got the opportunity to regain through this son of a Brahmana Shringi. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So this is the continuation of the whatever we are discussing. So now the Brahmana boy cursed the Maharaja Parikshit. So Maharaja Parikshit is going to bitten by a snake, and after 7 days he cursed the Maharaja Parikshit. So what this boy is saying to other friends. So because of the puffed up, because of his power, he puffed up with his power. And what he is saying? See, already Krishna left this material world, disappeared from this material world. So there is no protector for us. So I myself took that place. I punished this Parikshit Maharaj. So just to see what is my power. The boy wanted to show his power. So because of his puffed up attitude, that's why Prabhupada is saying that the inexperienced Brahmana puffed up by a little Brahma Tejas. So this is the Brahma Tejas. That means that they have the power. Even the Brahmana cursed, the pure Brahmana cursed, then the person will affect because of that. So this guy, even though he is a inexperienced Brahmana, since he followed the Brahmacharya and other Vedic studies, so his curse also is going to come true. So that is the reason this boy puffed up with that. He is thinking that he has the power. But originally in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna used to say that I am the power in men. So whatever the power, it is coming from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We don't have any power at all. Without the Supreme Personality of Godhead, without the demigods, we can't even shake our finger also. So for all of our bodily activities, it requires a support from the Lord and as well as the demigods. So all the demigods, though they are only helping for all of our activities in the life, and Supreme Lord, because of the Supreme Lord, He is giving the power. That power is activating us. So we are the souls. The soul don't have any hands, any eyes. It cannot do this anything at this material world. So to enjoy this material thing, Lord gave this body. So with this body, we should not pop it off. Okay, I got this body. I am so powerful. And the current scenario in the people, the entire world popped up with this power. So the America is saying that I am the superpower. Russia is saying that I am the superpower. And India is saying that we are on the way. So these are all the puffed up by the little power what we got from the Lord. We are thinking that we got the power and we are controlling. We are trying to control the material world. It is just like an example. This analogy Prabhupada used to say that when a father drives a scooter or a bike, that time he used to keep his son in front of the scooter or the bike, son or daughter. So the small boy or girl, they used to hold the handle. So and when the father turned, they also turn like this, the handle here and there. So the small child used to think that, okay, so I am driving this bike, but who is actually driving? The father is. The father has all the controls. The child just had the hand on the handlebar. The handlebar moving here and there. The small child is thinking that I am moving all those things. So this is the childish way of understanding how the scooter is moving. The similar thing is happening in this material world also. So the material world, the puffed of the so-called leaders, they are thinking that they are running this material world. So this is just like a keeping a hand in the handlebar, but who is running behind the scene? There is a personality of God. Hand is there. He is driving everything. So people not understood that, because behind the scene, who is there? People not aware of that. Because of that, there is a puffed up, there is a ego problem, there is a showing the power here and there, there's a destruction. So, so here also in this condition also, the Brahmana boy, he wanted to show his power towards the Parishit Maharaj. And see, Parishit Maharaj, he was running the kingdom. It was very pious way, in the very peaceful way. Even though the Kali Yuga started, and Parishit Maharaj gave the license to the Kali to stay in the 4 places. So what are those 4 places? Wherever the illicit sex is happening, wherever the intoxication is happening, wherever the gambling is happening, wherever the meat eating is happening. So these are the 4 places the Kali can reside. That is the permission Parishit Maharaj gave. And still, because of his power, the Parishit Maharaj has the capacity to take care of this. Even the Parishit Maharaj also provided, blessed by the Lord, so that he was able to handle that kingdom properly. So because of he is there, even the Kali unable to show his effect there. Because Kali was going all over the places, he couldn't find all these 4 places, whatever the license provided by Parishit Maharaj. So the Kali got upset, because the Kali is supposed to start his activity, because Kali also is one of the demigod, is the order carrier of Supreme Lord. And whatever the Supreme Lord is providing the orders, he has to follow and he has to do that. So his act is to spread, to keep the inauspiciousness, to keep the inauspicious activity should flourish, so that the people who want to addict to the senses, they can be engaged in that. And people who wanted to be in the God consciousness, Krishna consciousness, they can do their puja and bhajan and all, and do their activities. See, if the sense-gratified people and this God consciousness people, if both are merged, then it will be a chaos only. Nobody can properly do the bhakti and take the perfection, get into the perfection. So at least to keep engage the sense gratification people in somewhere, this Kali, he was doing his activity to engage the other people who don't want to come to the God consciousness. That people wanted to be the sense consciousness. He's bringing them into that, making them engage in their activities, like the 4 what is the 4 places where the Kali can stay. So the people don't want to get into the self-realization, because they wanted to do only the sense gratification. The people are thinking that we born in this world, there is the only birth we got, and this birth also we need to enjoy everything. Lord gave this to enjoy this material world. They won't think about Lord at all actually. Even though they have a little faith, they will think that Lord gave this everything to enjoy for myself. So they will go on exploiting the material nature. So the Kali effect was, even because of during this Parikshit Maharaj's time, the Kali effect was unable to do anything on that. Because Maharaj Parikshit, he was doing that much, he take care of this kingdom very properly. It was going the expert way, he was doing his ruling his government. And now, in this particular situation, the small Brahmana boy, inexperienced small Brahmana boy, he cursed the Parikshit Maharaj. So this is the loophole. Prabhupada is saying that this is the loophole the Kali found so that he can enter into the kingdom. So he found, because the Brahmana boy, this is whatever he cursed, it is not aligned with the justice. This is injustice actually. Whatever he was, the Brahmana boy did, that is the injustice way he did. He cursed and he puffed up with his power. So the Brahmanas means they always think that they always depend on the Lord, and whatever the power they have, they're supposed to understand. They should have the understanding that all this power I'm getting from the Lord. So Lord only giving the power. They should have the God consciousness and the God realization. Then that is called, then only they can become a Brahmana. But this guy, because of the halfway, he was learned the Vedas and after he followed the Brahmacharyas, little power he got, with that power he cursed the Parikshit Maharaj. So Kali took that as a loophole and he entered the place. And so from there, the Kali started his activities. So the first way, it is degradation of the Brahmanical culture. Because this small, the person may learn everything, but how to behave, how to whom we are speaking, we are cursing. Because the Brahmana is supposed to be in the forget and forgive mode. Always, because that is the quality of the Lord. The Lord never take any revenge on any human being. Even though so many people, so many atheistic people, so many people speaking about Lord in the ill way. Lord took that also as the person, at least somebody saying that the Muslim people, if you are talking about it, they will say haram. Haram means whatever the inauspicious activity, they will say it's a haram. They are saying that if you are worshipping the deity, it is a haram. So haram. So Lord think that, okay, this person pronounced Ram at least. So that will give the pious to this person. So even that person also pious. And whenever we are going for the Nagar Sankirtan, we used to sing and dance on the road. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like that we will go, we are chanting, we are dancing, we are doing the Kirtan on the road. The people, some people, they may not have the God consciousness, they may not aware of the God, they will just laugh at us. And in order to criticize us, they will just imitate our whatever we are doing. In that way, they will say, hey, Hare Krishna, people came, Hare Krishna, hey, Hare Krishna. By saying us, they will say, Hare Krishna in the crooked way. But Lord won't think that, okay, this person is just imitating and he's not having the God consciousness. The Lord won't think like that. Lord will take that, okay, at least in this way, this person is chanting my holy name. So that is the way, because the Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma is chanting of the holy name of the Lord. So whenever, wherever the name is coming, the people are taking the name, whether it is positive way or negative way, Lord will give them, protect them, or give them the pious credit. But Lord will give the pious credit, but it won't as in the anukul way. The who are doing really doing the service to the Lord, that person, if the self-realizing path, who are on the self-realizing path, if that person uttering the holy name of the Lord, and the person who is taking the holy name of the Lord just to imitate these people, there's a difference is there. But the Lord also will give that much only, not any. Lord won't treat both of them equally. Because the God-realized person uttering the holy name of the Lord just wanted to get out of this material world. So that is the purpose. The purpose, they know the purpose, so they are taking the name of the Lord. So Lord will bless them and give them, take it into the next level in the bhakti. But whoever uttering the name just to imitate these people, just to give them the by laughingly they will say, hey Hare Krishna people, hey Hare Krishna, by seeing us, by wearing a tilak and by seeing us, by our dress, they say, they are thinking that why these people, they are wasting their life. They are thinking in that way. We are thinking they are wasting the life, and those people are thinking we are wasting the life. So this is not now. From when the human being born, from that time onwards it is happening. But since it is a Kali Yuga, this become more now. The mentality of thinking that we are doing the bhakti, but those people are thinking this is waste of time. So this is Kali Yuga. It is people are thinking we are waste and we are wasting our time, and they are thinking we are wasting our time. So both are in the different madness. So we are in the madness towards the Lord and go out of this material world, and they are in the madness that there is no God. These people are wasting their time. We are here just to enjoy our senses, just for the enjoyment. That's what those people are thinking. But all these things, why it is happening? It is because of the Kali Yuga Prabhava. When Kali entered here, so since it is only 5,000 years is over, so remaining 4,30,000, total Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. In that only 5,000 years only completed. So remaining 4,27,000 years are still, it is there for the Kali Yuga. So now itself, if you see so many unpious activities, it is happening around us. People are exploiting each other. So in the going forward, it will be more ugra. This will be more intense way. People will exploiting each other. It is going to be we may not be there in this material world. So I'll see all those things, because we are very fortunate, because Prabhupada used to say that the next 10,000 years people will be follow this, because since we are very near to the Kali Yuga started, so the previous Yuga effect will be still there. If Krishna was there, that effect will be there. So people who are all remained here, remained here in this material world, not missed the flight to Goloka Vrindavana because of their sense gratification. The Lord gave another chance for one more 10,000 years, so the people can chant the holy name of the Lord and go back to Godhead. That is the way Lord gave the chance through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came 500 years back, and he gave this holy name he explained the holy name of the Lord. He propagated the holy name of the Lord throughout this world. He told that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that my name will be chanted all over this world, all the villages and all the towns in this world. So the people never believed during the 500 years back, people around him, he never believed how it is possible to spread all over the world. Maybe he talked about Calcutta, or maybe he talked about India. Because outside of India, nobody knows Krishna, nobody knows Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How he can predict that, he can say that it is entire world will chant my name, they chant the holy name of the Lord. How it is possible? They didn't believe that. But after 500 years, the Chenavati Bhakta of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada came, he spreaded the holy name of the Lord all over the world, all over the countries, except North Korea. All the countries, they are chanting the holy name of the Lord. Even in the Muslim countries also, people are there. They are also chanting. And more than that, 5 crores of Bhagavad Gita are sold in Muslim country itself. Our ISKCON Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada translated Bhagavad Gita, sold in that, because they wanted to know what is there in that. Because there are 600 versions of Bhagavad Gita. In that, there is a misinterpretation was there. There is no God realization. You can't get the God realization there. They just see, okay, somebody, Krishna and Arjuna discussed. In that way, only people saw that. It is a discussion of Krishna and Arjuna. So Krishna gave advice to Arjuna. So Arjuna fought. That's all. But how to apply, Krishna not only told to Arjuna, he told for all us also. And Krishna told everything. It is the manner, the proper manner, and very summary way in Bhagavad Gita. All the Vedas he combined he come up in the Bhagavad Gita and he explained to us. So that consciousness he brought it by Prabhupada only brought that consciousness. Okay, this is all this told by Krishna for our benefit. It's not for only for Arjuna, not only for Arjuna, it's for our benefit also. So in that way, each and everywhere, Prabhupada explained through Krishna's view. That is the reason we calling it as the Bhagavad Gita as it is. So it is very auspicious to become first, wake up early in the morning and chant the holy name of the Lord and hearing the Bhagavatam. So we are all very fortunate. We need to feel very fortunate because of by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are able to discuss about Srimad Bhagavatam in the morning because of his translation and his purport. Okay, so in this loka, this boy was today's understanding is we should not puffed up by our powers, even though we may have some little power, but those powers are given by the Lord. At any point of time, Lord can take up those power. That is Lord, where is Lord wish? So we should not puff up with our power. So this is the lesson we are learning from this sloka today. Hare Krishna. Grandraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Any
Hare Krishna.